Barça! Barça! Barça!
Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca, where we are going to be discussing on the latest on FC Barcelona as usual. Starting with some transfer news. Talking about Cesar Azpilicueta, it has now been reported that Chelsea will allow the legendary defender to join Barcelona in the summer. We are going to be discussing much on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Sevilla defender Jules Koundé, it has been reported that manager Xavi would love to sign the 23-year-old French international for Barcelona, but high price is an obstacle. We are also going to be looking at that development as we move ahead. Then to conclude, we are going to be talking about Miralem Pjanic, of course, who have been looking from afar Barcelona's performances, how they have been reborn under manager Xavi Hernandez, and of course, the Bosnian midfielder has given a dig again to former boss Ronald Koeman, saying that he's very disrespectful, and Laporta was very right to hire Xavi Hernandez. We are going to be discussing on everything, Pjanic had to say about that. So guys, as we get right into it, please endeavor to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end.
Barça! Barça! Barça!
Barcelona have been hot on the trace of Chelsea defender and captain Cesar Azpilicueta for a while now. Azpilicueta had entered the final 3 months of his contract and looked primed to secure a free transfer to the Camp Nou in the summer. However, Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel confirmed on Friday that a 1-year extension option in the Spanish international's contract had been triggered after he made a clause in his deal pertaining to the number of appearances in the season. It means that Azpilicueta would not be available on a free transfer this summer, as his contract will now run out until 2023 and Barca would have to pay a fee to secure his signing. But now reports in England claim that Chelsea might decide not to execute the clause and allow Azpilicueta to join Barcelona for free if the veteran star asks for it. The Spaniard has spent 10 years at Chelsea and is seen as an icon of the club, having won every trophy and title he has contested for. He has been the captain for the club for 3 years and has done a sterling job of leading the team. A well-respected figure within the dressing room and the club offices, a fan favorite out of the pitch, Azpilicueta, as per the report, has earned the right to decide if he wishes to continue at Stamford Bridge beyond this season or not. In case he informs the club that he wants to move and, join Barcelona, Chelsea will allow him to make the switch and not enforce the 1-year contract extension. However, given that the Blues are in difficult situation due to the sanctions placed on them, Azpilicueta, who has never hidden his love for Chelsea, might decide to prolong his stay for another year. So despite the contract extension being triggered, the ball lies in Azpilicueta's court, and it will be up to him to decide whether he wishes to continue at Stamford Bridge or move to Catalonia. So it's gonna be a big decision for Azpilicueta to make, honestly speaking. Of course, he has not been hiding his desire to join Barcelona in the past, and also considering the fact that Azpilicueta have been there at Stamford Bridge for quite some time. He loved the club, he has a strong connection with the club, so it's going to be a huge decision, to be honest. And Barca are prepared for any outcome from the look of things, because I've been seeing some moves that Barca have been making when it comes to new defenders. Antonio Rudiger has now been on the radar. Barca are showing interest in Antonio Rudiger. So even if Azpilicueta does not make a move to Barcelona, which it's definitely saying he might choose to stay at Chelsea, then Barca can really push for Antonio Rudiger. So we're going to see how things unfold as the summer window approaches. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona will lock horns with Sevilla on Sunday in La Liga in what would be a battle for the second spot in the standings. Barca are just 3 points shy of Sevilla and have a game in hand as well. So a victory should put them firmly in contention to finish as runners-up in the league, which would be a massive improvement considering where they were when Xavi Hernandez took over. Sunday's game also offers Barcelona to get a closer look at one of the players on the manager's agenda of the summer Indeed, Sport reports that Barcelona boss Xavi is a huge admirer of Sevilla ace Jules Koundé and would love to sign him for the club in the summer. Jules Koundé has been with the Andalusians outfit since 2019 when he arrived from French club Bordeaux and has quickly developed into one of the most sought-after young defenders in Europe with his all-action performances. Koundé has been a crucial element of Julen Lopetegui's side, helping Sevilla win the Europa League in his debut season and aiding their push up the table in La Liga with each passing year. He also won the UEFA Nations League with the French national team last year. Naturally, the defender's performances in the last 2.5 seasons have attracted plenty of suitors from across Europe, with Chelsea even coming close to signing him last year. However, Sevilla's asking price proved to be a sticking point in that deal, something which will be a barrier for Barcelona as well. Indeed, while Xavi would enjoy having Jules Koundé on his roster, the manager is aware that his price tag will be a major obstacle for Barca. Koundé did not have the best outings when Sevilla last played with Barca, as he was sent off after throwing the ball at Jordi Alba. He will be hoping to make a better impression this time out. As for a summer move to Barcelona, it looks highly unlikely as things stand, despite Xavi's admiration for the 23-year-old French defender. Definitely, the price is an issue which have really prevented Barcelona in the past and even now to even make an approach again for Jules Koundé. Reports are claiming that Xavi Hernandez himself is the main admirer of the player. He's pushing for Barca. He have been pushing for Barca in the past to sign him, but despite everything, it can't go through because of the high financial demands from Sevilla. Of course, Jules Koundé was also linked with Chelsea, you quite remember. He was even close to a move to Chelsea than any other club. But that price that Sevilla were imposing was just too much, far too much. That even if Chelsea cannot pay, then will Barca be able to pay? Impossible. So from the look of things, there's no need again for Jules Koundé. We have been talking about Andres Christensen, who will be a Barca player very surely. Then talking about, Cesar Azpilicueta, we don't know, he's still to choose if you join Barca or remain at Chelsea. Then Antonio Rudiger has been monitored recently as well. Then on to the next story of discussion. Miralem Pjanic has watched from afar as Barcelona have been reborn under Xavi Hernandez. The Bosnian midfielder on loan at Besiktas is there until the summer. Is optimistic about the team's future nonetheless. For Pjanic, Xavi's arrival has completely changed Barcelona, and in an interview with La Gazzetta dello Sport, he once again spoke about the problems he has with previous coach Ronald Koeman. He said, "Koeman was disrespectful with me. President Joan Laporta made a great decision with Xavi. Now Barca look completely different." It's not the first time that we have seen Pjanic, showing his beef with Ronald Koeman, right? Who he spent one season playing at the Camp Nou. Among the things Pjanic likes the most is the impact Xavi is having. The youngster impressed him the first time he trained with him. He said, "The first time I saw Xavi train, I thought, wow, this kid will be special," the former Roma and Juventus player said, adding that, "I love Pedri, he dances with the ball like Iniesta." Pjanic has made 22 appearances for Besiktas this season for a total of 1,720 minutes, setting up 4 goals. The loan does not include an obligatory purchase option, but in principle, he will not be part of Xavi's plans moving forward either. So callers, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please do well to subscribe so you always stay in touch with the latest in FC Barcelona. Yeah, on Viva Barca. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Barca.